everyone. Welcome back to our video series for incoming students starting business school this coming fall. This is our last episode, and today we're actually going to sit down with an incoming student at the Darden School of Business who's also interning at Relish this summer. Without further ado, let's welcome Adam.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, thanks for joining us. So, Adam Miller is an incoming student at Darden.
Yeah.
So tell us, what are you looking forward to about Darden, recruiting and other things?
That's a great question. I'd say the biggest thing for me is actually the social aspect of Darden. When I visited the campus last year, there was this Darden Cup event going on, and I participated in like the lawn games activity, and sat in on a class, went to happy hour with everybody, and felt really welcomed. So for me, the thing I'm looking forward to the most is the social aspect of business school.
Adam has a interesting and exciting dilemma as well as opportunity in front of him today.
Yep.
Adam actually has an offer on the table already for an internship next summer. Congratulations.
Thank you. So I went to a conference last month called the Consortium, and I interviewed with a number of different companies. One of them is a CPG company, and I just found out last week that they extended me an offer to come for an internship next summer. So I've got a couple of months to decide, but it's not going to give me until January, February, when a lot of other companies will be extending offers. So I'm not sure. I'm super excited about that company. Right now I'm leaning towards taking it, but I'm not sure what I may be giving up in terms of what else is out there. And then also, if I do take it, what will my life look like versus if I'm in the recruiting grind, if you will.
Sure, absolutely. It sounds like it's an exploding offer.
Yes.
Do you know what that is, or is that term new to you?
Yeah. So I just found out about it through this, that there's going to be a deadline in the fall where it will no longer be on the table, and so I've got to decide by November if I actually want to take it.
Got it. So it's a nice problem to have, but still a problem if you're interested in other opportunities.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's talk through that. So most recruiting internship resume drops are in November, which would mean that you would have to accept this offer before really even knowing if you have interviews with other opportunities.
Yep.
How are you thinking about that today?
Well, I actually like networking. I like interviewing, unlike a lot of other people. And so it's not daunting to me to go to coffee chats or company briefings or call people on the phone and ask them about what they do all day. That's like my favorite thing to actually do. So I'd be a little bit sad to have that experience not happen in my first year of business school. I think it could still happen, because I know if this opportunity didn't work out and I do it over the summer, but it's not what I end up doing full time.
Sure.
I could recruit my second year and still have that experience, but it's a lot of weight off my chest to not have to do that and not know where I'm going to go that next summer. So at this point, I'm not really sure whether or not I'm going to take it, but still, like I said before, leaning towards taking the offer.
Yeah. I mean, one of the biggest pros and cons of an exploding offer. You have an offer in hand that you can accept today, stop recruiting and focus on other opportunities in business school. But on the other hand, if you're not sure, you haven't even started school or had the opportunity to meet a lot of other companies, how can you know it's the best offer for you? And you would ultimately have to make that decision before interviewing with other opportunities.
So one question I have for you, being a Darden alum, what is a typical day going to look like for me, and how do you think that may change if I take this early offer?
There's one thing that will certainly not change, whether you take this early offer or not. And I think this is true for most business schools. Business school is often a 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day type of thing, because there's so much opportunity from academics to social life to, as you said, activities like the Darden Cup at many different schools, physical fitness, your personal life, recruiting. I mean, the list just goes on and on. So that time seems to be filled up regardless. And accepting an early offer does allow you to make easier decisions about how you spend the rest of your time, but chances are that time is going to be filled up nonetheless.
In this scenario where I don't take the offer, how many companies do you think will offer me an interview slot, and then how many offers may I get? Like, how am I going to balance all those conversations I'm going to have with different company reps going through the process?
Yeah, and simply dropping a resume somewhere, while you should have low expectation if you didn't also network with that company, hey, that's a low time commitment endeavor that you could probably do. So dropping a lot of resumes, go ahead and do it. But I would start with early on all of those industries you're pursuing. What you want to do is narrow one out.
Gotcha.
Early, and there are ways to do that, and the best way to do that is either to do research or start having those networking calls. The first you can do to cross one out and focus more on 2, no more than 3 industries, and no more than 10 companies. I think 10 companies is totally doable to intensely recruit for. It's a lot more than accepting an exploding offer. But you can do that, and in a lot of ways it's narrow something out first rather than sort of expanding and diving deeper in everything, and you'll probably be better off. If you attend a few events and do a few networking in all of those tracks to learn a little bit more, that's going to be an average of more than one event or networking call per day, I would say.
Yep.
And so adding that in with academics and other personal social activities is going to be a lofty calendar, a very doable calendar. But one of the things I like to point out is any company that you pursue, one of the biggest things they're going to be looking for is, hey, do I like this person? Can I spend time with this person? Can I spend 5 hours in an airport with this person? Because I might have to do that at my job. Does this person respect our time, attend our events that they've RSVP'd to? Things like that. And really what I'm getting at here is balance. And you'll definitely need to have that in business school. So one of the biggest things is not trying to do it all. But I think you'll find quickly, as soon as you start school, all the different pools, whether it be academic, social life, family life, fitness, and really listen to those pools because they're all important. You know, you don't have to get the best grade in academics. You don't have to go to every football game. And when you start to feel those pools, it's easier to cross out certain industries, but you still have to network in a couple industries pretty hard. And I think with you know how important those social aspects are.
Yeah.
So trying to figure out what else you can pull out, or narrowing a couple of industries might be in your best interest, or accepting that exploding offer. Thank you guys again for joining us today. This is likely our last episode in the series. Please keep in mind you should be using RelishCareers and Transparent Career for your job and career search. RelishCareers has over 40,000 MBA and graduate degree job opportunities, great networking channels with recruiters, webinars, virtual presentations you can listen into with companies. So your job search doesn't end on campus. Check out RelishCareers to expand your opportunities, and check out Transparent Career on great salary data for all the offers you'll be receiving to compare your offers to students at other schools at the same companies in the same industries. Good luck, and thanks for joining us.